Hey nerdy knitters! Are you a newer knitter who's ready to tackle your first sweater but you're feeling just a bit nervous? Or maybe you're just overwhelmed by the sheer amount of knitting patterns available and you don't know how to go through them and see which ones are best for you. We're going to look at 6 sweater patterns today that are perfect for beginner knitters. Some of them have full tutorials that will walk you through every step of the way. Some of them don't have tutorials, but they're really very simple and perfect for that first sweater. And I have an extra tip to share too, so stick around to the end. I'm going to show you how to use Ravelry to search for really simple sweater patterns. Before we jump in, I just want to say, hey, I'm Tanya here at Nerdy Knitting. I'm a certified knitting instructor and a knitwear designer. My goal is to help you become a more confident, adventurous knitter. I've divided these sweaters up into 2 groups, and the first group is top-down seamless knits. That's a great first introduction to knitting a sweater for a beginner. You cast on at the neckline and you work increases to create the body right here. What's really great about that is you can stop, put it on waste yarn, and try it on as you go to make sure it fits. The first sweater that fits in this category is the How to Knit a Women's Sweater by Very Pink Knits. This one has a full video tutorial included with the sweater pattern. It walks you through every step of the process for knitting a top-down raglan short-sleeved top. Next in this top-down seamless category is Flax by Tin Can Knits, a free pattern in their Learn to Knit tutorial series. And this pattern is also a top-down raglan. It doesn't have video tutorials, but it has a really great walkthrough on their website and in the pattern itself. It has lots of illustrations that show you exactly how to do each step of the pattern. Now this pattern actually has 2 different yarn weights. The original Flax uses a Craft Yarn Council medium weight 4 yarn, a worsted weight yarn, but they also have Flax Light, which uses a fingering weight yarn, so you get a few different options here. Now if you're not so keen on a raglan sweater but you really like a yoke sweater, then the Creery pattern from Expression Fiber Arts is a great option. It's a top-down circular yoke sweater and it includes a full video class that walks you through everything. She even covers sweater fit and choosing the right size, which is something that a lot of knitters struggle with. Now if you'd like to knit a top-down seamless yoke sweater but you don't need a full class, you're ready to just try it on your own, then the Easy Eyelet yoke sweater is a great choice. This is just another simple yoke sweater, works top down. This one features rows of eyelets and a very simple stockinette body, so you're just knitting in the round. Now, if you're not interested in a seamless top-down sweater, or you've already knit a few and you want to try working a seamed sweater, then I have 2 recommendations for you. Now, both of these are worked from the bottom up in pieces, and then the pieces are seamed together. And I know that seems difficult. All the seaming and sewing can be scary for new knitters, but once you tackle your first sweater, you'll see how easy it really is. First up is the Simple Knit Sweater. This one is knit with super bulky yarn, so you'll have that first sweater knit in no time. So this one's worked in pieces from the bottom up, and after knitting the front, the back, and the sleeves, you seam them together. She does have a companion video that explains the process as well. Another choice is My First Sweater by Marley Bird. She hosted a knit-along in 2019 to help knitters with their first sweater, so all of the videos are still available, and they walk you through each step of knitting a drop shoulder boat neck sweater. The front and the back are exactly the same, and then you work the sleeves and seam all the pieces together. Now, if none of these pattern ideas are interesting to you and you're ready to look for your own pattern ideas, let's head to Ravelry and I'll show you how to search for beginner level patterns. Once you have your Ravelry account set up, if you click on patterns at the top of the page, you're going to scroll down and look for the category that you're interested in searching. We're looking at sweater patterns today, so I'm going to click on sweaters, click on advanced search. Now, if you look in that left sidebar, there are a lot of ways to narrow down your selections. You can choose the yarn weight, the needle size, yardage, even fiber content. But we're going to focus on skill level. So scroll down to difficulty and click on piece of cake and easy. And that will narrow down all of those sweater selections to easy patterns that are suitable for beginners. If you have a recommendation for a great sweater that's perfect for beginner knitters, I'd love it if you'd leave a comment and tell me about it. And if you're looking for more sweater ideas, go check out those comments and see what other knitters are recommending. And if you're ready to check out even more beginner knitting patterns, check out this video right here.